So I want to get your thoughts on this because now we're hearing $100 bills will no longer be accepted in many stores. Now I know a lot of people are going to be upset and saying that they're not going to shop at those locations. They're never going back to those places, but this is something they may not tell you till you get up to the register. So today I'm going to break down what's going on, what experience I just had with a $100 bill not being accepted. Again, this business, they accept cash, just not hundreds. So I'll break all this down in just a moment, but all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now let's begin. So what would happen if you went into a business and they said no cash accepted? Well, if you walked in and you saw that sign, yet you continued to walk in and you browse and you actually purchase stuff. When you get up to the register, you should not be upset that they do not accept cash because you saw the sign that said no cash accepted. Now, here's the interesting thing, and this is what I want to bring up, because I talked to a friend of mine who said that, you can go into a business and you can say, no, this is legal tender. I'm going to give it to you and you're going to give me the goods that I'm trying to buy. And the business can say, sorry, we don't accept cash. Businesses, private businesses, if they want to, do not have to accept cash. Okay? There's no federal law that mandates businesses have to accept cash. The only thing that they have to do is they can allow anybody into their store. Okay? There's no racial profiling. There's nothing like that. Okay? They can't discriminate, but they can allow you into their store and they can tell you, sorry, we don't accept cash. Now, here's where things get interesting. There's no federal law that requires private businesses to accept cash in general. However, there are some states that do require it. If somebody comes in with cash, you have to serve them. You have to accept it. But here's where things get very interesting. And this is where most people get upset. I'm one of those people. Now, I don't like to walk around with, thousands of dollars, okay? Walk around with a small amount of money. I usually have a $100 bill, usually have 250s, 220s, a 10, okay? That's usually what I have, 250 bucks. Now, it's not always, but let's say I have $250. And I've told this story before where I went into a business, I think it was like KFC or something, and I spent almost $100, gave them a $100 bill, and they said, sorry, we can't accept that. We don't accept $100 bills. All right, no problem. I got 250s. Pull out my 250s, give it to them. Sorry, we don't take 50s. Here's the thing that makes many people upset, that, again, there's no rule here. A business can say that, yes, cash is accepted. However, there is no law that requires the business to accept all denominations. For instance, you walk into let's say your utility company, and we see TikToks of this all the time, where the utility company overcharged me and now I got to pay $280 for electricity. And you see somebody walk in with a wheelbarrow full of pennies. Here you go. I'm here to pay. This is legal tender. It's a penny, right? It's a US penny. And they're like, sorry, we don't accept pennies. We don't accept coins of any kind. You can pay with dollar bills. You can pay with 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, even 100s. But we do not accept coins of any kind. Again, it's legal tender, but they won't accept it. Now, businesses, because there's many counterfeits out there, are now denying you, are now rejecting $100 bills. So that means you have to pay, in many cases, with a card. Now, I want your thoughts on this. Would you go into a business that they accept cash, but they say no hundreds accepted? Let me know what you would do. Now, I bring this up for a couple reasons. Number one, this happens to me all the time. I go to pay with a $100 bill, and sorry, we don't accept hundreds. But here's the interesting part. If there is no rule, there's no law out there that says businesses have to and are required to accept all denominations. Every single business can simply say, no, we are not actually going to accept $100 bills. We're not going to accept 50s, 20s. No, we're not going to accept those either. We're not even going to accept 10s and 5s. All we're going to accept are $1 bills, or you can pay with the card. Guess what? Most people are not going to be walking around with $100 $1 bills. They're just not going to do it now. I have several here, okay? I keep just bags of dollar bills. Not that I want them, but they're here, okay? I just keep, you know, a bunch of $1 bills. What am I do with these? Am I going to stick all these in my wallet? No, right? What am I going to do with all this? Nothing, right? This is pretty much what I use if I'm going to go to a yard sale or something like that, right? If a birthday party, right? Give some kid, you know, $21 bills. Be excited. That's all I'm going to use it for, right? That's about it. But here's the interesting thing. Businesses can do that. They don't have to say that, yep, we'll accept your $5 bills or your $10 bills. And now many are saying that no, your $100 bill is no longer accepted here because we're worried about counterfeits. Now, here's the other thing. And this, in my opinion, is where we're going to take a massive turn. If we see all these businesses, restaurants even, come out and say that no, we're not going to accept 50s and $100 bills. What's going to happen, and we're already seeing this happen right now, restaurants are really known for doing this lately, is they are trying to tack on all these additional fees, right? There's a free parking fee. Free parking fee. I remember when I saw that, I was shocked. A free parking fee. In order for me to park for free in that parking lot, I have to pay a $3 fee. It's not free. The other one is a customer, or not a customer, an employee retention fee. I thought this one was interesting. Okay, and I think it was like $2 or something like that. But in order to retain employees, they're now charging a fee to the customer. And then another one. Okay, this one was a convenience fee. Okay, a payment convenience fee. Saw this recently at a coffee shop. It was a payment, okay, convenience fee. Instead of making it convenient for you, you never have to leave the table. Right? You can use the little, it's like a little kiosk, kind of looks like, well, you see it like Olive Garden or Applebee's or Red Robin. Those little like gaming systems that they put them on the table. You can play games. You can make payments. You can order additional food, additional drinks. Yeah, that's their payment convenience. Okay, to make it easy, where you don't even have to get up, we'll charge you an extra $2. I think it was $2 or $3, right? Not a lot, but still, if you're just there ordering coffee, it comes like $10, and now your payment convenience fee is 20% of what your total bill is. Yeah, you might be a little bit upset, but guess what? They don't accept cash, right? They're not going to accept cash. But now they're requiring you to use a card, but that card is now making you pay more because now you got to pay a little fee for using a debit or a credit card. On top of that, you got this payment convenience, which is not too convenient, right? But again, a lot of issues here. So I just want to bring this up because, again, I thought this was very interesting. I brought this up before. I've talked about this many times. But now that I've been discussing it here on the channel a little bit more, people are turning me on to different things, showing me that, well, go here. Go this place. Go here and ask for this. And guess what? They won't accept your money. It's interesting. But let me know if you have any other stories very similar to that, because right now, the more that I talk about it, the more I'm starting to notice that more businesses are not accepting cash at this time. So, as we get more information on this, I promise I will bring you all the latest news and updates. But as of today, that is what we know. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.